Hello! Hello, are we live? Bam, I think we're live. Welcome back, ladies and gents. After such a while. Welcome back. My name is Deeps, your number one failed paranormal detective. And today, we are finishing up the Red Gundam. The worst part is, the worst part isn't the fact that, I haven't streamed in a while. I got tired. I'm getting old. The worst part is this stream. We're only gonna do the weapons. that's all there is for us to finish up today. But just because it's only the weapons remain doesn't mean I won't yap my mouth off. So, I forgot to set something up. My chat bots, the streamer bot chat thing that puts it. That's why you see like a little loading thing under, because that's where the chat. Anyways, it's opening right now. Give me a second so that all the chatters show up. No, it's not a chat bot really though. It's just whatever. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Sorry, I'm yapping to buy time because I didn't set things up. There it is. All right, it's good. YouTube chat, Twitch chat should appear on screen. All right, cool. Let's just jump right into it, huh? There really isn't much to show. We've this is like the third week. This is the third week that we've done this kit. Oh my god. I don't even know, like, realistically speaking, what is left? What is left in this kit, huh? What's left in me? Oh, it's the chain, right? Oh, you know what? I do have something to show you guys. I do have something to show you guys. Actually, there is something. Oh. Runner F is complete. That's not what I was going to show you, but that is a reality of things. Oh, here's the Red Gundam. There she is. Oh, God. All right. Runner B. Okay, there's still some aspects of Runner B that need to be made. Oh. Oh, fuck me. We're fine. We're okay. We're fine. Come on now. We're okay. We're okay. The hounds. And then here we go. Rock and roll, baby. Oh, there is something I have to show you guys. Hold on. I got myself, I know I said I was supposed to save money, and I'm still technically saving money. You know? I'm still technically saving money, but hold on, I got something. I got something I want to show you guys. Hold on. It's a long time coming. It's a long time coming. I went to my nearest hobby store of questionable repute and got myself something that is not questionable. We got ourselves a little bit of a new Zoid to build. So we're not gonna build Blade Liger today, but as you can see, I opened them up because I just want to tease myself a little bit because we're almost done with the Red Gundam, right? And we're not gonna build Blade Liger just yet, but I just kind of want to know what it looks like. I've never built a realize. Let's look at the box. Ooh, Blade Liger. Blade Liger. It's gonna be like, man, I forgot how like saturated the design of the Blade Liger was. But yeah, we're not gonna build this until much later on in the year. But I am so excited. This cost me $50. I went to Hobby Lobby. I went to Hobby Lobby. Not the best place to get your supplies, right? But I just had to get my hands on Blade Liger. But yeah, see? Different things. Ooh. See, I'm not a Bandai shill alone. I'm not a Bandai shill. The box is also very different. It's very smooth. It's like, it's matte. It feels like a matted box. Typically, like Bandai boxes, especially the Gundam boxes, feel like they're, you know, like they're shiny, sheen, smooth. This is like a matte screen protector. While the Bandai ones feel like tempered glass. If that makes sense. But yeah, Blade Liger. Anyways, back to the actual build of the stream. Let me get my stupid ass. We're pretty much done. I just literally stretched the hell out of this build because one, the air quotes save money, so I don't have to keep buying Gunpla. But in reality, that's not true. Alright. Weapons time. Let's put you right here. We're still gonna do the old double technique. And then I'll keep this right here. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? It is February. My God, how time flies. I say that, but January felt like a slog. It's like going to war. I don't know what happened. Start of the year. Rough. But we're now in February. Hopefully it's better. We're gonna have Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, however you guys celebrate. And it's gonna be great. C7, C5. Also, after doing this build with like the 2-plier method, it's a bit excessive, double god hands, but I've had the red one for like 5 years. The blue one is new. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. The double pliers or double nipper method, it's revolutionary, honestly. Yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but it does a pretty good job. You do still sometimes need the knife. Actually, not sometimes. A lot of times. You will always need like a X-Acto knife. But as far as like how nice it is to work with 2 nippers, it's pretty good. Also, at the end of this stream, I'm gonna give a little preview of our next model kit. Basically another gunpla. We're not gonna build Blade Liger until much later down the line. It takes you 3 weeks to build a high grade. Cause I squeeze out. Especially now. Especially nowadays where Unk Deeps, me, doesn't have as much energy as I used to. But you know what? I will say this. I find the experience building a gunpla, taking your time, regardless of the grade, regardless of the difficulty that build is, real grade, high grade, master grade, whatever. If you just take your time, it's actually more enjoyable instead of just rushing through it, which is what I used to do per stream. It was like 1 build per stream, so that's why I like the streams, including with my yaps, would take 6 hours, and it was just like a high grade with like 5 runners. Also, please don't mind if my fingers are dry. The back of my palms, I moisturize them because it's winter in Texas right now, and there's a lot of hot water going around when I'm washing my hands. It just like scalds the back of my hand, so now I have to put moisturizer. But now you can't even tell in camera that I was fucked up. Shea butter. Save your skin. There's one thing I will say. It's like I only understand Celsius, so do forgive me if you only understand Fahrenheit. It's like 17 Celsius right now. It's technically still winter, at the tail end of winter here in Texas, but it is hot already for me. The nice thing is that it's no longer, winter is that there's no risk of freezing. I'm not gonna freeze to death. But this, signals in the warm weather coming, and I'm gonna be sweating my ass off, sweating my balls off. And not to brag, but I now have a 3090 in my PC. It's a good thing, yeah. I got a new powerful GPU, but it's also a nuclear reactor. So I'm gonna be so fucked during the summer. It's either my GPU dies or I die first. One of those two will die. I'm thinking it's me. I'm actually kind of worried though when summer comes and I'm still playing games and streaming. It's because it's like I'm using like the NZXT H510, whatever, like the NZXT PC case that doesn't have breathability, So right now I'm thinking maybe I should just remove the like tempered glass side panel of like my PC just to give the GPU and every other component time to breathe. Because I'm still running the same system outside of like the GPU. It's still the 11th gen i5, 32 gigs of RAM. That 32 gigs of RAM, that's a lot of money nowadays. Okay, those damn AI data centers taking all our RAM. But anyways, 32 gigs of RAM. It's you using like a Noctua NH12 something, like a single fan air cooled Noctua, and then it used to have a 3060, and then like 850 watt power supply. That was fine. That was fine with the 3060. Now I'm kind of worried with the 3090. Not so much of the power draw. No. That's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is is everything gonna be okay heat wise? So that's why I kind of like thought, maybe I should just take the tempered glass off and just let it breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Maybe I should. I'm actually thinking about it. Like especially during the summer months, like spring should be fine. Actually, I think even spring, like once spring starts rolling in, I might just do that. I was joking with a buddy of mine who sold me. It was originally his 3090 about like what cooling solutions I could try, and then he was like, maybe the removing the tempered glass panel is not a bad idea, because he had a much better case, much more optimal case for cooling. But I gotta think about it, Also, to those who have been here with me for a while on the deep streams, I know I've promised before, oh my god, we're gonna have we're gonna have emotes. We are going to actually have emotes. I've made the effort. My bank account has also made the effort to where we'll have emotes on the Twitch channel. On the YouTube side of things, it's gonna be a little bit difficult because it's like a membership thing, and then I have to get monetized, but we don't get any. Twitch will have emotes. It's sometime in the near future. Most likely March. Most likely. C9 and C8. Ah. I'm kind of excited to build Infinite Justice because I realized that, like, I mentioned this multiple times, but the red Gundam is a lot more pink than it is red. And then the pink plastic was pretty good at like nub marks. So if the Infinite Justice Mark II is like the same shade of pink or even lighter, we might have a fun time where I won't have to even think about things. I forgot the eyes of these were blue. It's pretty cool. And then I may have made a mistake on the camera, on the crest of the head, as you can see. Like there's a little bit of blue on the crest of the head coming out, and then below that is the sticker, the foil sticker. Technically, that foil sticker should cover the entire like blue part, so there shouldn't be any blue exposed. But I kind of like it now that there's a little bit of blue exposed. My fuck up led to a great thing, and that's the beauty of life. Sometimes you fuck up, but it's okay. Not everything has to be perfect. Also, I know I broke my promise last week to the people who remember. I didn't stream at all during the weekend last week because Unk Deeps me. I was tired. But I swear to God, I swear to you and me and whoever else, tomorrow we will play video game. We will play Dispatch tomorrow. Around like 8 something central or even earlier. But regardless, we will play a game tomorrow. We will actually finally have video game. You know, she said January would just kick my ass, you know. I just had a lot to do. Work. Oh my God, don't get me started. But this month, February, the month of Valentine's, the month of Lunar New Year, the month of mooncakes, and whatever February stands for, is gonna be a great month. I pray to God. I'm really hoping for my sake. Wait, what? Okay. The problem sometimes with like doing the double, like cutting part of the runner and then cutting near the piece. The problem is I kind of get confused where the piece begins and the runner ends. So like I have to pause for like literally 5 seconds to be like, oh, that's actually the runner. Also, one thing that's made me kind of sad throughout January was I never got the chance to like watch a movie in the cinemas, like in my local AMC theater. It's such a weird thing to be sad about, but I was kind of sad. I was kind of hoping like when I got back from my little break in the Philippines during the Christmas season that I'd have the chance to like watch a movie alone in the cinema. But I didn't get a chance because like January just came by fast, but it felt like there was like 8 months of January. Hold on. I'm assuming it's this one, right? E2. Yeah. And I don't even know what movies are out. Truthfully. I don't know what movies are out this month. I know there's the Runner E is done. I know there's whatchamacallit, Iron Lung. Hey, how you doing, Cheerio? How you doing, bud? Thank you for dropping by. I know there's Iron Lung, like the Markiplier, like funded film and stuff like that. But I don't know what other movies there are that's come out this month. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It is... I am starting to sweat. The Texas heat is coming back. God damn it. It's actually getting to me right now. Again, I will admit, I do have like, you know, some lights on me right now. Some key lights. But my God. I didn't expect it to be this hot. The expansion kit? No, unfortunately not. It's P Bandai only too, right? For the red? No. No intention to. No intenciones to get the expansion kit. Yeah, I'm trying to save some money. Oh, I didn't know the gun. Look at that. It's got the really cool gimmick of like the moving scope and then handle. If it'll focus. Save money. I know, right? I might potentially go to Japan with some buds. It's a boys trip, so it's obviously not gonna happen. But there's a chance. There's a chance it'll happen. And if it happens, if it happens, I need the money. I need the cash. Oh, you need. Oh, interesting. So the instructions tell you to remove like the back of the hand to put the gun. Usually, you can just slide it in, but not not this time. Not this time. Also, yeah, I'm almost done. Dude, this is like my third stream on this. I literally milked the shit out of this build to save money, bro. It's like a 9-hour build for a high grade. You wanna know why? It's still 9 hours for me to make, cause the yaps don't stop. 9 hours of yapalicious content of just pure nonsense. What has happened? Nothing. Everything and nothing has happened, as per usual. There we go. Hold on. Come on. There we go. There we go. And then, at the end of the build, I will show you guys. We're gonna do a little show and tell. We're gonna do a little show and tell of like our of the next upcoming builds that we're gonna have in order. You doing, fruit? No comment. No comment. I don't want I don't want to get in trouble. They gonna get me. They gonna get me. My Filipino ass. They're good. They're gonna get my Filipino ass. Also fuck them. Fuck those people. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. Right? I mean, there's really no need to panel line gun. I mean, I'll do it. Fuck it, right? I'll do it. We do have a little bit more backlog. I think we have enough backlog to... I want to say 6 months. If we're gonna do like 3 streams, right? 3 streams per high grade. So that's like a month roughly, right? 3-4 weeks, a month, right? A month for a high grade. And then we got a few things. Earlier in the stream, I showed off a Zoid that I just purchased from, a slightly unreputable, not the most reputable hobby store. But I was desperate. And desperation breeds money wasting. So things have been added. Things have not been removed. What was I doing? What are we doing? Shield. But yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I think I think it's an enjoyable pace. You know what I mean, guys? It's an enjoyable pace to be like, yeah, I'm not rushing to finish like a whole kit in one stream. No. God. We gotta savor it. I worked hard for this. I worked hard on the money I spent on this thing. Money don't come cheap these days. Yeah, but yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back. 30% off. I think I actually did buy. Well, I bought the red like last year, December, which was like, hold on, I'm gonna crack my not arthritis fingers. God, carpal tunnel. Oh, God, hold on, gotta lubricate the fingers. Yeah, I did buy it from Amazon, this red Gundam, and I think it was like 20 or 30% like off. I know it was definitely less than $30, maybe less than 25 even, or roughly around 23, 24. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm not doing this just for like the stream. I actually my sometimes like my like the palms of my hands. I don't know if it's because of the calluses that's developed, but it sometimes gets stiff and it like just become like my fingers just default to like this. So I kind of have to like make a concerted effort to like stretch them out the opposite way. Is that weird? Maybe. I don't know, you tell me. I kind of hate these like I mean I shouldn't have cut it. I should have shown you guys before I cut it. But then like the nub was like kind of connected on the edge. You can kind of even see remnants of it. So I have to use a knife to clear it out. I kind of hate that. I mean it makes sense why they put it there because it's like, you know, it's kind of like hidden. It'll be undergated. But for like the ease and my laziness, I kind of hate it because I have to like come in with a knife and like clean it up. Not that that really matters. But you know, I have issues. A lot of them. Too many to count. But you know what's not an issue? Emotes. We're gonna have by March, the deep street Twitch streams are gonna have emotes. I need to figure out though, because I commission a lot of emotes. But the problem is I think there's a limit to how many I can upload. So I'm gonna have to pick and choose. Obviously, I had to put in drain the beast, which is what I say for when I have to go and drain my beast, which is I need to go pee. We will have that. We will have drain the beast, I swear to you. If we're gonna have any emote on the deep streams, it's gonna be drain the beast. That's the only thing that really matters, truthfully speaking. Oh god, I hit my mic. You know what? I just got my health insurance. Wait, that's okay. This is a question for the Americans out there. So, how often do you guys actually do like the doctor's visits? You know what I mean? Like for like general checkups, because they're not mandated by the law. You know what I mean? Or it's not like depends on your job too, because I know like certain jobs require you to go. Maybe I know it's like that in Asia, but like I've never. It's not. Yeah, it's not required. Like a yearly health checkup is not required. So what I'm trying to say is I've never gone at all ever since I moved to the States. So I guess like you just once a year you just go, right? How does that work? Like how do you find a doctor? This is such a I have a dentist, right? I have a dentist. That one was easy, but I feel like you shouldn't get advice of that. So I'm not. I'm just making conversations, okay? I might have to ask my coworkers who are older than me a little bit, like how does that work? I'm just making conversation, you know, because I have a dentist. I have a dentist, but I don't have like a, you know what I mean, like your primary healthcare provider. Oh, I see. Yeah, seems like a lot of work. No, I should probably do it this year, to be honest, because you know I ain't getting any younger, unfortunately. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm not getting any younger now. Mentally, I'm still a child, but just going to be a PA. Yeah. I don't know. I feel. You know what I hate? This is what I hate, and especially true for like dentists and dental clinics. Why are they only open on like Mondays and Fridays? Like, and it's like office, like Mondays and Fridays, office hours. You know what I mean? Like I get it to the point of like that's the time they also work, but like my dental clinic doesn't even open on Saturdays at all, unless if it's like you have a surgery or not a surgery, but yeah, like a procedure, like they have to fill something in. You know, I don't understand why they can't just be open like until I don't know 6, 7. You know, like just keep like you can open the dental clinic late. I don't care. You can open it at like what 10, and then close at 7. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that? 6, oh my god, 6, 7. Dental clinics, no, and doctors' offices should stay open until 6 or 7 o'clock. But you get what I mean, right? It makes more sense if they open a little late, sure, and then they close a little later. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just because I only have what 40 hours of sick leave, so that's like 5. I mean, I could take a half a day or even just a couple of hours. To be honest, I'm one of those people who are like, the moment I step out of the office, I'm like done. I can't go back into like work mode anymore. Like I'm done. It takes a lot of effort or motivation for me to like go back to work mode. The only way someone can get me back into work mode is if my actual COO texts me and it's like, hey, can you help me with this? Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Like, or my manager texts me like, hey, can you handle this? Yes sir. But then the moment but if it's like oh, can you, like, you know what I mean, if it's like nothing that needs my attention, then yeah, I don't give a shit. It's only when someone like completely higher up than me like asks like, can you please do this, like a small favor, I'm like, yes sir. Suffer and succotash. I got it. But the moment I step off of like the office, like I'm done. Like, we'll handle that tomorrow. Okay, here's what I fear now. Since I work in an office, so it's in my city, right, where I live. It's not social anxiety. I just don't want to interact with anyone after the office. You know what I mean? I like my office mates. I like my seat mates, especially in where I sit. But I kind of don't want to talk to anybody outside the office. Does that make sense? It's so antisocial. I hope I don't see them. I hope I don't see them outside in the wild while I'm going about my day. There's some people that I'm chill with, that I'm like, it's the people who I don't see a lot that I'm like, if I see them outside the office, I'm like, I'm cool. But if it's like someone that I sit next to or someone that I chat shit with in the office, I kind of don't want to see them outside of work. It's like, bye. See, that's the worst. If your manager lives really close to you, it's like, there's, you know what I mean? You could always, okay, I don't know if it's lying, because it's not. But you can always say shit like, oh, I got stuck in traffic. Oh, or my drive is like, it's gonna be traffic going home. You know what I mean? You can always like lie about like, oh yeah, my route is like pretty bad. But if they live next to you or they live in your area, it's like you can't really lie because they know. You can't really like get out of a situation. Does that make me a bad person for not wanting to interact with people at a genuine level? But I'm genuine in the office, I think I genuinely display myself in a manner that is, I wouldn't say pleasant, but at least respectful. It's not a I don't know if I'm pleasant, but I'm at least respectful to a degree. My greatest fear. Oh, I will never tell them I stream. My God, I will never. It's like a nightmare. Cause like, you know, the deeps you see or hear, you do see me a little bit from time to time. The deeps you see and hear is completely different from like the deeps they get. You know, they get a very mellowed down version of me. You guys get the worst. you guys, you guys get the worst. I wouldn't say it's shameful, but then there's like there's a part of streaming that feels like I don't want to tell anyone I stream. I didn't even want to tell my buddies, like who I'm like really really close to, that I stream. They were chill with it. Like they didn't give a damn. they didn't give a damn. They were like, yeah, dude, good. That's cool, man. But it's, I didn't really want to tell them too. So how much more people that I'm not like I'm chill with, but you know the bond is slightly different. They get the sheep. They get the sheep. You know what I will say? So earlier, was it this week or last week? But you know, sometime earlier in the month of January, because of like the freezes Texas was going through, I was working from home for like 2 days, and what I realized is, I do the same amount of work, if not faster, at home. And I'm watching like YouTube videos and like TV shows on the side. The only difference is, in the office, I look more busy because I'm running around in like the production floor a lot more, looking for shit and whatever. But like when it actually comes to like doing the job I was hired to do, like actual output, I do the same at a faster rate. Like I finish faster working from home. Like I don't technically need to go into the office, but I look more busy in the office. You know what I mean? It's such a weird thing where it's like, if we're talking about productivity, I'm actually pretty productive at home. In fact, I'm even more productive at the, like, if we're talking about like the rate at which the production is being done. But in terms of like looking busy and feeling busy, definitely feel more busy in the office, because I'm like, you know, running around talking to people like, hey, where's XYZ, how's the 1 2 3 and shit like that. And then I you know what I mean. Like, I have to care about my job in the sense of like, whenever something goes wrong, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude, like, that sucks, you know. Do I care? Yeah, a little bit, because it pays my bills, but I don't care that much. Okay, sticker time. Hold on, we have to. So for the shield, which one do you guys want? You guys want this one or this one? Full or faded? Full or faded? I'm gonna drink some Wawa. Full. Okay. If you're only weathering, yeah, that's true. Let me check how the sticker should look. Okay, let's do full. Why not? Nah, fuck that. One of my coworkers, he's I think I told you guys this. I don't know. There's I tell you guys the same 7 stories. One of my coworkers, he's into gunpla as well, but he only likes verkakits, which is very strange to me. Not to say that verkakits are bad, but they're not like exceptional all the time, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's going to Japan for like 2 weeks and like later this year. And he was like, "Hey Deeps, I can get you some gunpla. Just let me know. Very sweet of him. But I'd feel so bad if I asked him to get me gunpla. You know what I mean? Like he's a very nice guy. He's like one of the sweetest guys. But I'd feel so bad if I asked him to get. I'm probably not gonna ask him to get me anything, cause you know, again, it's like a religious experience. No, that's the thing. He's gonna buy things in Japan and he's gonna have them shipped, cause he has a connecciones. How you doing, Wolfpack? We're almost done, except the yaps will keep us here. Yeah. No, I'd feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, we're not that tight. I mean, we're tight, but we're not that. We're tight in the sense of, like, you know, we always joke around, and he's chill. He's a chill guy. But you know, it feels like he's doing me a favor, then I gotta do him a favor. It's like just antisocial the whole time. But I don't want to be in debt. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't want to feel indebted. That's how friendship works. I don't know. Oh my god. This is a pretty good, like, you know what? The sticker, maybe it's because I was a little bit more careful for the decal. That's a pretty good decal. It's not exactly straight, but yeah. I don't mind these stickers because color separation is like, sure, they could have made it parts, but they're not the worst. I do like that they at least separated the reds and then the gray part of the shield into two different parts. You know, back in the day, this would have just been a red sticker. Or actually no, worse, a full gray sheet. Actually no, a red sticker would have been worse than the gray sheet, actually. But that's, you know, back in the day. Now whatever. Okay, interesting. So this backing here is, oh, you pop off like this little elbow spike thing. If it'll focus, so I can show you. Yeah, if you have to like take this out, and then I see. That's interesting. That's a lot of small parts. 37. That's a lot of small parts, though, I gotta admit. I'm not you know, not a big fan of. I do like the Jzok. I will say that. I do like. You know what I do? Okay, so I've been going back and forth mentally, and verbally, but mostly mentally about like the MGSD line. The like, you know, the MGSD line, and you know, I was kind of tempted to get some, but I wasn't really a fan of like the SD Gundams. But when I saw the Kshatriya, I really like the look of like the MGSD for the Zakus, or like for the Zaku, like the mono eye mobile suits. I think it works really well for those mobile suits instead of the Gundams. Like the Gundams look, because of maybe it's two eyes or whatever, the Gundams look a little too chibi, but the Kshatriya looks really nice that I kind of want to get it, because I don't know if I would ever get like the full body, like the full like the full master grade Kshatriya, but I would get the MGSD, and I actually really want to get it because like I don't know, there's something nice about it. I wasn't a fan of like that one. It looks cool, but it's not for me. This is an interesting shield mount. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, this is an interesting shield mount where it's like it uses this, like the elbow spike, which is cool. It does it. You know what's weird about this? It's a little too like out. It sticks out a little too much, at least in my opinion. But from the back, not bad. Not bad. At least like it doesn't have to hold it. It can still technically hold it from the peg here, but yeah, interesting methodology. Okay. You know, I'm not. I don't. What's my personal opinion on like repeating kits? I think if you're a really big fan of like the series, the kit, the mobile suit, I don't think it's bad to repeat kits, but it gets to a point where like I guess you kind of have to be picky in the sense of like it has to be like special editions, right? Or like, you know, yeah, like different, you know, different variations, not just color, if that makes sense. Like, does it have like extra parts and does it have color? Like, there's something that makes it different, right? Because it's always hard. It is really hard to like hold yourself back. It's kind of hard to like hold yourself back from like not like impulse buying something. Speaking of impulse, like long time ago, I was so close to impulse buying. Like I don't remember which impulse it was. I think it was like Destiny Impulse, which is like the real grade Destiny Impulse from P Bandai. I don't have Destiny Impulse, but I do have the Force Impulse, and technically it's just the same kit. And I kind of regret not getting Destiny Impulse though. So you know what? Fuck whatever I said. Get all the kits you want. Fuck whatever I said. Oh my god. But okay, here's a good example of don't get the same kit. Infinite Justice 2. Like there's no point. It's the same one. Like maybe sure slight parts variation and color variation, but I feel like at some point, yeah, that one or the Destinies. Yeah. Like pick one Destiny. Pick one Destiny. Pick one struggle. The Impulse, okay, here's the thing though. The Impulse is still kind of understandable. The one thing that sucks about the Impulse is like it's not like the Strike. You know what I mean? The Sword Strike, Ale Strike, and Buster Strike, right? They're just backpacks. So I think, I don't know if Bandai's ever done this. I feel like they have. I just can't remember. But I feel like for god damn it. I feel like for Strike, they could just release like one big kit of Strike with all the striker packs, right? But for Impulse, the chests are different, like the torsos, and I think even the legs are different for every version of Impulse. So like if you want to have all the impulses, you actually have to get like a gunpla for each impulse. Oh, I like this one. I like the shield at the back. I'm always a sucker for like backpack armaments in Gundams, and they do a really good job. They even give you like a little adapter here for the shield, and it keeps it flush, and there's like no unnecessary gaps. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing though. It looks flush, or it looks like there's no gaps, but it's not really flush. It's still sticking out. But I like the implementation of it. That's cool. I was thinking about getting the Thunderbolt, right? But if I were to get a kit from the Gundam Thunderbolt movie series, it would have to be Atlas with the skis. I like the skis. I fuck with the skis a lot. Or as the kids say, I fuck with the skis heavy. I really do. I think the skis are cool. I think the skis in the Atlas Gundam are cool. Okay, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. They're dope as hell. Oh, let me drink some water. Chain time. I love how all we've done is a gun and a shield, and it's been 1 hour. literally been an hour. Where do I cut? Cut where? Alright, whatever you say, man. We've been here for an hour and I've just done a shield and a gun. But again, I am what? I am milking the shit out of this kit, bro. See, it's not a race, nor is it a marathon. It's just a good time, baby. You know, that's what we do here in the deep streams. Have a good time. I'm having a good time talking about absolutely nothing. Talk about everything and nothing all at the same time. Was this so? I guess my question is, hold on. I forgot my question. It's fine. You know, things happen. Your brain lags. It's fine. I had a long week. That's gonna be my excuse now. The whole time, like every time my brain just like stops working, it's gonna be like I've had a long week. I've had a long week. I've had a long week. That's such a cop out answer. I had a long week. Can't argue with that. We've had a long week. Oh, you know what? Actually, when I was in Hobby Lobby, other hobby shops of more reputable reputation are available. I saw some like Star Wars, whatchamacallit, like some Star Wars Bandai model kits for like Starfighter. Like they're really small. I was kind of tempted to get some, but I didn't know how good they were. One of my buddies, his girlfriend got him one of those, but he didn't have the chance to build them. So I was wondering of crowdsourcing the information from you guys if you've built any of those Star Wars model kits, because they look pretty nice. Like they look like a fun, you know, chill thing to do. That, you know, you've only built Gunpla. That's okay. I've only built Bandai products. No, that's not true. I built Zoids, but mostly Bandai products. You know, I know people do want me to try building what do you say? How do you say this? People want me to build, not necessarily, yeah, let's just call it as it is, bootleg kits. And I understand they're pretty cool, or like third-party kits, right? But honestly, I don't know what's stopping me. It's not even prejudice against third-party kits, because I know there's really cool third-party kits. I think I'm just too lazy to actually look for them, because like and also, yeah, I guess I'm just too lazy to do the research. Because at least with Gunpla, I kind of know what I like, what to expect. You know what I mean? But maybe, again, never say never on the deep streams. We will probably build a third-party kit one of these days. P Bandai. I have a abusive relationship with P Bandai. I will say though, if you are fortunate enough to be able to purchase one of the Alpha Industry Gundam collab jackets, please do. If you have the, you know, financial capabilities and disposable income, it's a really good jacket. I have one of them, and it's like a Xeon. I can't remember which faction it was. I don't even know. It just looked cool because it was like black, like camo. I wanted to get the Gundam 00 jacket, but they didn't have it when I had the money to buy the jackets. But anyways, the Alpha Industries P Bandai like Gundam collab jackets are so good. They're actually worth it. Like, okay, they're not worth it in the sense of like you can get the Alpha Industries jacket for like $100 less, But if you're a Gundam fan and if you're able to get like one of the drops of a series that you really really like, it's a really cool jacket. Dry clean only though. Do be aware. It's dry clean only. When was the last time I've had a gunpla with a chain? I don't think I've ever had a gunpla with a chain like this. I've had gunpla with a like the goof, the blue goof with the flexible whip, but not chain like this. This is new. You don't to show you. The thing is, the Alpha Industries jacket, they're very subtle. I mean, depends on which series you get or like which collab you get, but they're pretty subtle. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Hold on. PC Samo. They're pretty. Like, even the Xeon one is pretty subtle. The only reason why someone knew it was a weeb thing was because that guy from my office, who's a Gunpla fan, knows Xeon. So he was like, oh. Like, he clocked me immediately. But that's because he knew. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the if you know type shit. I'm not going to remove the spines that keep this straight for now. I'm going to get the whip and chain, and then I'm gonna put it in, then I'm gonna remove the thing. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Sigxion. But yeah, those jackets are cool. But if you don't want, but I can endorse I can confidently endorse the Alpha Industries jacket. They're pretty good jackets. Like, if you don't want the weebiness, those jackets are pretty good. I can at least attest to that. They're pretty good, like bomber pilot jackets. Decent warmth too for like fall and early winter. Obviously, if it's like snowing like hell, it won't do the job. But, you know. On a kit. Yeah, you know. But sometimes, you know, you gotta rep your you gotta rep some merch, bro. Yeah. No, I mean, you know, it's cool stuff. No, bro, you gotta. They're cool jackets, bro. It's not cool. One thing I hate about the winter is you can tell by like how dry my, like, it's peeling the skin on my like index finger. I don't like moisturizing my hands too much. I do it like once a day, but like in winter that's not enough. Like the back of my hand was like peeling, and now like the skin on my finger, like I'm just falling apart. I think that's what it is. But that's one thing I don't like about winter is that like I like washing my hands. And the more you wash your hands, the more you strip your hands of its natural oils and lubricants. So, you know, yeah, you strip it of its natural oils and lubricants. And you have to re-moisturize. But I don't like doing that because, like, I dropped the mace. It puts the lotion on its skin. Yeah, I don't like doing that because like I don't know, maybe I just haven't found the right lotion. I drink water. Speaking of lubricating, let me lubricate my throat. maybe I just haven't found like the right moisturizer for me. I use like the Aveeno shea butter thingy thing, whatever, right? But okay, let me remove the spines. But it leaves my hands greasy a little bit for a bit. Shea butter, why not? You know? To be honest, I only bought it because it's like it was like, huh, I've never tried this before. And it's relatively scentless. Oh god. Oh god. But I generally don't like putting body lotion. I am a big fan of lip balm. Burt's Bees. Oh god. That's my lip balm of choice. Oh god. Gotta keep your lips moisturized. Lest you yeah, that's the one thing I don't like. Running around with like I can run around with like, oh, this is pretty cool. I can't see this being like getting, how do I say, loose over time, right? But it's pretty cool. Look at that. Squiggly squogs. Holds its shape pretty well. But you obviously need to put this on like a stand if you want it to keep like a specific shape on display. But so far so good. Burt's Bees HQ. Did they give you free Burt's Bees? They should have. But yeah, I feel like running around in life with like chapped lips is like a bad thing as an adult. Oh, you should have given. You should have asked for free Burt's Bees, bro. That's like a year's supply of Burt's Bees. In the office, I'm just like. Sometimes I'm just like I cover my. So what I do is like, this is my head, right? This is my head. I cover my mouth, and then I Burt's Bees the fuck up. You know, you Burt's Bees the fuck up. Or whichever lip balm of choice or choosing you have. Rest in peace. Whoever is the founder of Burt's Bees, rest in peace. Rest in peace, dog. Kept my lips moisturized and chapped free for years and years to come. You know, it's loosened up a lot already. It's become like I've just been like doing this a little bit, and it's already gone limp on me. I can't really complain. It's just plastic. So yeah, I guess like, yeah, if you want to display this, you'll need to use like a display stand. Because even if it's just horizontal, it's like starting to give. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's a very cool piece of tech. Tech. You know what I mean? Like gunpla tech. Because like back in the day, I don't know if Bandai would have been able to pull this shit off. You know, like the chains, individual chains. All right, which is cool in itself. Oh, a goof with this. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's cool. It's new, right? Like, I mean, I think it'll be asking for too much. To be like, oh yeah, I wish it was like stiffer or locks. Like, I think it's asking for too much right now, especially for the price point that, you know, you can get this kit. The goof. Okay, so it does tell you to do it, like the whip and chain. Yeah, I see. Okay, it is. Yeah, it does tell you to use a stand. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit too much to ask for a high grade, right? Where it's like, yeah, this locks. Like, this is cool enough. The fact that it's individual chains and you didn't have to put it together or assemble it, like just cut it from the runner, that's cool enough. you know. You can get we can get a little too greedy, especially me. Beam saber, we know what that's about. We'll do the bits. Okay. Let's take a look at the beam saber because we've had some pretty cool beam sabers recently coming through the streams. One really cool example is, of course, my favorite, high grade GNX with the flat beam saber, red beam saber, right? Pretty cool, flat, straight beam saber, not like the rounded Star Wars like beam saber. This one here, this one's I think it's a standard beam saber, right? Looks like the standard beam saber, rounded. But it's not bad. Standard isn't necessarily bad. Let's see what that looks like. 600. I've never built a PG, and I don't think I'll be able to with those prices. Also, like the Bandai. Is the PG new? Lord Bob the Builder. Is it how many fins does it have? how many fins does it have? Maybe it'll be worth it if it was like like a full crescent. 6. Okay. Cuz I don't know who it was on Twitter. I think it was like Delty or something, where they made like a full like fucking, I don't know, like 10 plus fins on a single master grade new. I'd love to see that though, like an entire like circle of fins. Like, why the fuck not, you know? We have free thinking. Hold on. Okay, we're cool. We're good. All right, beam saber. Let's see. Bits time. Bits. An hour to make a a beam rifle, a ball and chain, and a shield. The lighty lights. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big light up guy, you know. I like God, what's it called in Transformers? Shit. What's it called? Light paneling or something, where like I like when the light goes through something and it like shows in the eyes. If that makes it like natural light piping, I guess I like that. But when it comes to light up features like LEDs, not for me. Not for me. Like that's why like I have the master grade Dynamis, right? And then there's an opportunity for you to put like a light up GN drive. I don't want to bother. Also, I'm not displaying Dynamis because I don't have space. But let's just say part of it. Yeah. How you doing, guys? Thank you for dropping by. Yeah. We're broke. That's why. Broke. B-O-R. No, B-O-R. Fuck. B-R-O-K-E. I can't even spell. That's how broke I am. I didn't buy enough brain cells. Thank you, Yahir. I appreciate that. He's a better follower than you. I had to work. Wait, my brain literally stopped. I was just like flexing the runner. Like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, I was just doing this. Like, yeah, interesting. Boy. Oh my god, it's been a long week. It's been a long fight. It's been a long month. It's been the longest January of my life. But now we're in February, so we should be okay. Slow and steady. That's right, baby. We're milking the shit out of it. It took me 3 streams. Three streams to finish like this single high grade with like 5 runners. You know, you want to know why? Because we need to save money. That is the theme of the deep streams this year, especially the hand cam streams. Save money. So I'm gonna milk the shit out of each kit. 3 streams, baby. Bro, like, as long as I have something to talk about, I can milk the shit out of a kit. I can do like 7 million hours. Next week is panel lining. No. We don't panel line the weapons. But do stick around, guys. Do stick around for this stream, because at the end we're gonna do a little bit of a inventory check in our backlog. We're gonna do a little inventory check to what we have upcoming. A little spoiler, at least for next week, which is Valentine's Day. We are going to be building Infinite Justice version 2. Why? Because it's pink and it's Valentine's Day, and I don't have anything else better to do with my life. Stick around. Giveaway. Hell no. You think I have money for that? I'm trying to save some money. You think I'm giving you guys shit? Not in this life. Not in this life. Thank you for the follow here. I still haven't cut myself, by the way, on stream. Right? I've been like knifing this whole time. Alright. Valentine's Day giveaway. You know what my giveaway is? My time. That's the giveaway we're doing, baby. My time. That's all you're getting. I was also kind of hoping that my emotes would be available by Valentine's Day. Not that it's anything themed. It's just that it would be nice to be able to use the emotes. There's no like Valentine theme emotes, but like, yeah. But you know what? It's my fault for delaying the commissioning of the emotes. Oh my god. If I do, okay, here's the thing. I'm saving money because me and my boys might, a very big emphasis on might. I shouldn't be pointing with the knife, but we might go to Japan, right? We go to Japan. If I go to Japan, I get to buy more gunpla. So the more money I save, the more gunpla I have, right? So we save money now because US gunpla prices are not good, right? We save money now to spend money later. At a more effective rate. How dare you? I think I wouldn't be awkward. No, I would definitely be awkward in the maid cafe. Or like those, you know, like those hostess girl bars. Cause like I am in no pretension to like want to necessarily be there. So I just be like, so is this like your main job, or like do you like do anything else on the side? Like it would just be like an awkward, it would be like awkwardly talking to your coworker who you sort of get along with but you don't really vibe with. So it's like, so what do you do in your off days? Like oh, you study. Oh, you're studying to be like a nurse. That's how's that going? Wow. Must be really hard to like balance, you know, this stuff here and then that. Oh, not really? Wow. Oh wow, what's your like favorite subject? It's just like small talk with it's just small talk. Oh, you know what? That would be nice to, if I do get to go to Japan, it would be nice if there was like a special promo kit with like the combinis. Such a weeb. The combinis. This. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you know. Although because I'm flying from the States, the ticket prices are so bad that I'm like wondering, fuck, bro, I'm gonna go broke. Like, yeah, Nihon Des is gonna like send my bank account to hell. But you know, right? It's fine. It's fine. So, what do you do? Is this like your main job? is this like your main job, like, or is it just like a hobby? Oh, you're an actress on the side. That's cool. Titties. You know, I feel like I'm getting old. I'm not saying titties don't faze me. I'm saying it's like, you know, it's no longer a priority. I don't know. You know, we're there for the food, the gunpla, the Zoids. Shit, I might even buy a Beyblade. Fuck it. Let it rip, baby. I might even buy some, like, let it rip Beyblades. I was so tempted to buy a Beyblade. Like, I was just in a toy store in the Philippines, right? And I saw, like, some Beyblades. I was like, I want to get some Beyblades. But I had to stop myself because, one, I was getting gunpla already. But, two, I was thinking, you can't really do anything with a Beyblade by yourself. Like, sure, you can rip both of them, but it'll be like, hold on, let me rip that one, let me pull that, and it will fight. But it's not fun. Beyblades aren't fun by yourself. You know, it's better with friends. Oh, you're supposed to put them together. Hold on. You're supposed to, you know, Beyblades are more fun with friends. No, I actually don't. I actually don't. Okay, I actually don't want to go to like maid cafes because I do feel like it's a little awkward, you know. Like they do like the moi moi Q and shit, and I'm just like, dope. I get paid like what, $10 an hour? It's like, so you get paid minimum wage here, right? Oh my god. Someone, you know, that's right. They ain't gonna say themselves. They ain't. Right? That's true. That's true. Someone's gotta say the moi moi Q, even if it's for minimum wage. That's okay. Right? Someone's gotta do the job. You know, I don't know. It just feels weird. It just feels weird. Like the idea of, I mean, like people really love maid cafes of all people of all genders, right? But for me, it's just like, man, that's one part of weebism. Weebism, in my 2 decades of being a weeb, that I never really got around liking the maid cafes because it's just like, maybe I'm too Asian, but like. Or maybe I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's not for me. It's like, ooh, that's not, you know, it's not for me. Oh, this is cool. Whatever this is. I never built anything from a TikTok shop. I think you got me mixed up, bro. You might be thinking of like alternate universe deeps because I don't actually. That's not me. I've never built the Astray. I'm actually an Astray non-believer. I don't believe in the Astray's popular. Like the reason why it's popular. You know, that might be a sign of early onset Alzheimer's. No, but in all seriousness, that wasn't me. I have actually never in my life built an ashtray. And the only ashtray that I would potentially buy is the gold frame Amatsumina ashtray. I don't have any interest in the ashtray, to be honest. Like the red frame ashtray especially. Like I know people really like it, and it's people think it's cool because it has the sword, the katana. But I much prefer like there's a blue flame ashtray with like a big ass sword, and then the Amatsumina gold frame. I like those, but the regular ashtray, not my cup of tea. I've never built the ashtray. You know, you gotta get your Memo Plus Gold. Tama ang may good memory. Yeah, I don't know. Like, to those who are big ashtray fans, why? I'm not being mean. I'm not being like an asshole. Like why do you guys what makes the ashtray an interesting kit to you guys? Like what are the aspects of it that's cool? Why? Such like a douchebag. Yeah, to those who like the ashtray, why? Yeah. I'm a very easily mistakable individual, I guess. I literally had someone at work so many astray. Yeah, why do people like astray? You know, like if you guys like the astray, especially the red frame astray, let me know why. Let me know why. To those who build, I have a reason why. First of all, I talk too much. That's why it takes me like forever to build. And then two, I'm milking the shit out of this kit. This is like $24. I gotta get 24 hours. $1, 1 hour. Who else? I don't know anybody else. That's the GQX, right, Evan? The GQX gun cannon. I actually like those. I think I would. I lean into it. I am the yapping dude. Like, I make up for my bad quality building skills with yapology. Papaya man. I was made for radio, okay? My skills. Yeah, maybe someday, Evan. I'm trying to save money, unfortunately. I say I'm trying. If it goes on sale, the gun, like the GQX gun cannon or the Gelog, I'll get it. See, so I'm here to save money. I'm such a fraud. I'm such a fraud. Such a hack. Fuck my fat fucking chud life. Cheap. It's not that bad. I gotta save money, dude. We're gonna go to Japan. Gonna go to Japan. And if I do go to Japan, I'll be like the typical YouTuber streamer. I'm gonna vlog it. I'm gonna vlog certain aspects and then put it up on a video so you guys can judge me and whatever. Oh god. Let me just warm up my hands because I'm old. Oh god. Ugh. Do we need to do some cleanup? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah, to those who have significant others, make sure you guys plan your Valentine's Day on time. Or you're fucked. Oh, I forgot. I had a tangent. I had a complete tangent that I forgot to talk about. So, one of the things that one of the like the office water cooler discussions, or like chatting shit discussions that I hate the most is, what are you doing this weekend? Because I literally don't have any plans. Literally. And it's kind of embarrassing to be like, I'm just gonna stay at home. I obviously can't tell them. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stream to my audience, my dedicated audience. It's also because like one of my coworkers is like he's not a socialite, but he has a very active social life, and he's like partying all the time. So I did it one time where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably stay at home, watch some like movies, which was true, watch a few series, and he was like, oh, okay, like disinterested, because it's like, you know what I mean? I'm such an introvert. Not early grade strike. I've never built an early grade entry grade. I've never built an entry grade. But yeah, I hate being asked, what are you doing this weekend? That is like one of the questions I hate the most. Because most of my hobbies are such nerdy shit. And you know what? And then like, I don't like going outside. It's just like, I don't like going outside. I've never built an entry grade. I've built a strike. I've I built a regular strike, and I think that was probably the first time you've hopped onto my stream, maybe. But as far as like building an entry grade strike, I have never built an entry grade strike. It was I built the high grade ale strike, but I didn't break any joints. What I did do was I made it ride the Zoid, the Rev Raptor, because like the peg of the, for some reason, one of the pegs on the high grade strike, you can literally match it with this 3.5 peg on the Rev Raptor. So that was fun. Good times. I think I was unemployed already then, right? That was like, there we go. Yeah, I think that was my unemployed era. I'm employed now, but I'm actually spending less money on gunpla and model kits now, despite being employed. Cause we gotta what now? Save some money. Did I break something on the strike? I don't remember breaking something on the strike. If I broke anything, I would think it was something like the skirt, like, but it was still functional. Maybe I did that, but I don't remember breaking a leg. It might have been like one of the skirts, the like the skirting armor. That's possible. I wouldn't put it past me to break a skirt. I could have segued that like question, like me breaking something in the strike with like, well, maybe you guys should like, watch the VOD on YouTube. like a proper streamer. Upper leg and waist. Maybe it was a skirt. I don't know. I don't remember fully. It's been like, when did we make the strike? I want to say maybe October. It's been a while. I like how bulbous this is. You know what I mean? Maybe we should panel line at least this a little bit, or there's not really much to panel line. The most I could do is just highlight the bulbousness, right? Let's see what I can do. One thing to solve this conundrum we have, K's. I should just grab strike. Hold on. Let me grab the strike. Also, I have a new pair of headphones. The Moondrop old fashioned. They're pretty good. The reason why I got them is because like they're lighter, so it's like, you know, not as hot. Hold on. Let me just get strike. Fuck, hold on. Let me stretch my back a little bit. Oh shit! But my VTuber's dead, but I'm still here. Ah, fuck! I'm still here. Still here. When am I going to Japan? I don't know. That's the problem. Me and the lads haven't decided, because like we have to kind of like figure schedules out. But I don't know. Maybe Thanksgiving season. I'm kind of hoping Thanksgiving season, so I can. One, I've earned a lot more. I've earned a lot more vacation days, but also like there's also more holidays. So let's see here. Just, did I break anything with you? No? I might break something now, but so far, no. I was thinking I broke something in the skirt, like the left skirt, but no. It's pretty good. It wasn't me. No. I didn't break anything. I've been pretty good, honestly, the last the last few years of building Gunpla. Yeah, I'm still a very dirty builder, no mistake there. But I've been doing pretty well in terms of like breaking stuff. I guess I'm just a little bit more careful. Shit, I didn't clean up at all, huh? I didn't clean strike at all. There's so many nub marks. The legs? Hold on. Yeah, no, it's fine. It wasn't me, man. Like, legit. It legit wasn't me. I didn't break no damn strike. I would have admitted to it if it was, but it's like, the evidence is just there. It's not me. I don't know who you watched. They broke that strike, not me. I might break it now, but yeah. I'd like to say my kits have gotten a little cleaner with cleanup, but there's still a lot more nub marks on this. Also, like, this is an older kit too. It's held up pretty well, even with the polycaps, but yeah. That's a pretty good. It's still a pretty good kit. It's still a pretty good kit. It's just a lot of like exposed runners. Actually, I built this around June. Cause I went, oh no, July. Cause I bought these in Singapore when I went to July. Upper leg joint connects to the waist. Dude, I really don't think it's like, I'm not even doing a bit. I don't think it's me. I'm gonna have to like dismantle this, but it's really like, yeah, it's not me, bro. Like, I'm not one to lie about like me breaking a kit. I would have loved it if I broke the kit, but it's kind of like kinky, huh? Like just spreading the shit out of strike, exposing hole. It's not me, man. You know, you just wanted me to show you exposed strike hole, huh? That's what you just wanted. Cause like, yeah, I thought I maybe broke this, you know, but I didn't even break that. I didn't even break it. You know? I don't know. I didn't even break it. Even the thing I thought I would have broken, like the side skirt thing, I didn't break it. You know? Tried to frame me. You just wanted to see strike booty hole, huh? That's real freak in action. All right, let me put this back and then we'll continue. It's just like, how many hours is it already? Like an hour and a half. An hour and a half, papi. Of pure, utter nonsense. absolute nonsense. All right, I'm back. Strike booty hole. My God, that's why you wanted me to expose strike booty hole. What a freak. Let me drink some Wawa. Hold on. But yeah, I've been doing pretty well in terms of like parts breakage. You know, we've done pretty good. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me try to see if I can get closer to you guys. So far, you know, we've been again, so far so good. You know, because I'm like squeezing the hell out of each kit, I should really just sand. Next time we'll sand. We'll sand next time, I promise. I promise. Cause like if I'm gonna squeeze the shit out of each kit, might as well just go all the way and sand, right? Even if it's like a shitty sand job, well, it's at least like we're pretending. We're pretending that things are happening. Sorry, I have to like. I can do it here, maybe. I hope you guys are doing okay. You know, aside from memory lapses, I hope you guys are doing okay. You know, good start of the year, hopefully, right? That's all we can really wish for. I really do hope I don't end up going to Japan in like summer. That's one thing. I don't think my buddies want to either because it's like hot. But we definitely want to avoid hot. Especially because like a lot of them come from like the Philippines, Southeast Asia. So you were like, if I'm gonna trade one hot place for another hot place, I'd rather not. So like, you know, reasonable. It's a reasonable thing to say. Yeah, not so bad. A little pop and pop, right? It's not the clean. I don't know why I always say like it's not the cleanest because it's not. And to be honest, I don't think you guys expect the cleanest work, but they're here. I did see that the white Gundam, which is just the white version of this, is coming out. Was it right? Or it's like it's getting released soon. So I don't know, like is there enough differentiation to warrant me buying the white Gundam aside from just like color? As far as I could tell, not so much. But maybe I could be wrong, you know. I could be wrong. And if you guys have opinions on that, let me know. Cuz again, I've never watched GQX. I haven't watched GQX yet. That's the better way of saying it. I haven't watched GQX yet. So I'm not like emotionally attached to any of like the mobile suits. But I do like the designs of, again, the grunt suits. The grunt suits are pretty dope. I don't even know why I'm panelining the seam lines. You're not supposed to. I just did it. For fun, I guess. You had to find the VOD case. It's like instant replay. See, I didn't break nothing. Confusion, yes, that's normal. That's normal. Confusion on a deep stream is like standard, you know? That's like you can set your clock to it. But breakage? That's different. That's a different story. Breakage on a deep stream is quite rare. Breakage of the mind, common. Breakage of the part, not really. See, fruit gets it. Oh no, gotcha ball. Yes, I remember it was. I have it here, but I can't really grab it easily. But that fucking piece of shit joint. That's one thing. Oh, that's one thing I didn't get, because like in the Philippines we had a lot of like those Bandai gotcha centers, and I don't know why I kept like postponing it. I was gonna get a few like gotcha balls like I did in Singapore, but I kept postponing me buying it, even though I had so many opportunities to do it, that I ended up not getting it at all, even if I wanted to. And I do apologize, because I did really want to show you guys new, like, you know, try my new gacha luck or whatever. But like, I just didn't get any. And the worst part is my buddy who lives in the Philippines, he was like, yo, Deeps, you know that the prizes from the gacha are made here in the Philippines? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're made in Batangas, pare. It might have been another streamer case. I think if I remember correctly, it was maybe a female streamer you were watching, like a woman streamer, like a female VTuber you were watching. I'm not sure. Hong Kong YouTube streamer. Mystery solved. Yeah, it's not me. Again, breakages are very rare. Thankfully. G4 and G3. Ah, he's the one. He's the one. Too excited. Yeah. I don't know. I've never built a entry grade kit. One of my buddies did say it was a pretty good, like, it's despite the name being like entry grade, it's actually pretty good even for like someone who's had a lot of experience. I think I just don't really like the kits. I think that's why I haven't picked up an entry grade kit. It's just because I don't really like the kits themselves. Like, they don't really like grip me. Take my strong hand. That's a reference. He got another. Yeah, you know, that's the nice thing about the entry grade kits. You break them, buy another one. Hi, Mrs. Sinandra. How you doing? Thank you for dropping by. Take my strong hand. That mystery. Since the last year, were you really convinced that I broke something? High grade Plutone? Hold on. Regular color or Plutone black? Because I still have Plutone black in my. Hold on, Plutone black on my desk. God, I'm such a 00 fan. Plutone black. Ah, regular Plutone. I have Plutone black. P Bandai. Waste of money. Let's put Plutone black here on the side. You'll see a little bit of him. Waste of money. P Bandai. O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith, K's. You thought it was me? My God. The Gundam base kit. Hold on, I need to Google that. Gundam base Plutone. Interesting. Oh, I'd love to visit Gundam base in Japan. it's like that meme. Place Japan. I'm such a weeb. I'm such a weeb. Hold on. No, it's okay. I can Google it. It's okay, Mrs. Nanja. It's fine. Place Japan. Place Japan. Oh, not the Pluton, the Plutine. I see. Sorry, my bad. I see. It's from Build Metaverse. Interesting. Okay. I see. Sorry, I'm a big 00 fan. So every time I see Pluto, something like that spelled exactly roughly the same, my head just goes, "Oh my god, it's Pluton." Place Japan. Oh my god, it's gonna be so me when I go to Japan. Place Japan. Also, we do still have whatchamacallit, hyperlinks blocked on the chat. I know I've made exceptions in the past, but I'm gonna keep it blocked because of the bots. You know how it is. But it's okay, I can always Google things, guys. And I never know. Sometimes you guys try to fuck with me, you know? You might send some freaky shit on the way, some freaky diggy. Interesting. Look at that. Hold on. I do think the red Gundam does need like a stand, right? Like you can't just, because like there's some kits that you can get away with. Again, Gundam kits in general, or any model kits in general, are always better with a stand, like a display stand and an action base. But there's some kits that really need like a base, for, especially because this has like fins, or you know, whatever bulbous, whatever these are called on the show. What are they called? Bits. Yeah. Because like an example of, I think, a Gundam or a gunpla that doesn't really need a stand is like, I think the high grade GN flag doesn't really need it. You know? It doesn't really need it. I like putting it here because I waited 15 years for this kit. You know. I gotta put it on a pedestal. We're almost there. 2 hours. No, 1 hour, 50 minutes. We're okay. We're still okay. My god, I'm milking the shit out of this. I dare you to find a slower build streamer, huh? I dare you. You can't. You won't. I don't know if this was on purpose, but what I like about these plastic nippers in general, like any design, but like if it's designed like this with a little bit of like a, like you see that little crevice, it kind of like catches the extra parts, and I can just dump it. I just like it. You know, it feels really mechanical, like click. I like it. You know, these are things I like, man. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, not yet. And then, what do we need? G1? 2 of these? Okay. Oh, okay. G1, G1. Okay, cool. There's still like, what is this number 1? Maybe we'll figure it out later. Oh, you guys want some? We have big jelly bean pieces today. Yummy, yummy. In your tummy, tummy. Sticker. Stick the sticker. 18 and 19. Interesting. So if it's oriented this way, 18 is on the outside. It's a, okay. Curves stickier. It's a bit. I'm sorry, where? I see. It's kind of kind of stressful. Hold on. Opposite. Dumbass. There we go. Beautiful. Land that shit up. I need to. When I was in Habe Labe, again, other hobby shops of more reputable reputation are available. I saw that they had like the the angled tweezers, but they were like really thick. They're not like these where they're like thin. Like the tips are thin on these ones, so I didn't get them. But I need to get like focus. There we go. I need to get like thin angled ones because like these straight ones are doing me fine, which is fine, right? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like another pair of tweezers would just help a little bit depending on the situation. One thing I will say is like there were reverse tweezers where it's like the default is open. Oh no, the default is closed and then you squeeze to open. Hold on, I'm choking. I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby. I didn't mean to make fun of me. Hold on. Fuck. Yeah. Those might be good too, maybe. Right? The reverse ones where you squeeze to open. I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation. Am I doing this right? Yeah, okay. You know, I appreciate the effort where it's like, you can technically have gotten away with like just one thick sticker sheet, but they decided to separate it per like whatever. I appreciate the effort, but it's a lot of effort for me. Don't do it then? No, I have to do it now. You know what I mean? It's dishonorable. It's dishonorable. I must. You know, the Zara music wouldn't make sense. It's dishonorable if I don't do it. Just completely like unrelated. The Zara music wouldn't make sense. What the fuck was I even on? Oh, okay. Actually, hold on. During my travels, right, as I was on the plane, because I have such a difficult time sleeping on the plane nowadays compared to when I was much younger. I have to stay up during my plane rides. I don't know why I'm dying today. I know I'm coughing. I'm so sorry. But and I don't really watch the movies on the plane. I don't know why. I don't watch movies on the plane, but I watch like documentaries that's on like the whatever, right? It's on like the TV, the plane TV. But I don't really watch movies because I've also seen some of the movies already, or most of them, that I'd want to watch. So I read books now. I know, right? I can read. Takes me like 3 hours to get through 3 sentences. Makes the time go quick. But I finished William Peter Blatty's, like The Exorcist, right? Like The Exorcist, the book that the movie The Exorcist was based out of. And I will say the book is pretty good, but the movie is almost one for one. Like, it's like there are a few scenes and a few characters that don't really get expounded on, or that get scrapped in like the Exorcist movie compared to the book that appeared in the book, and then they hold like specific value. They show something in the book, but it's really, really close. And honestly, the book was more. The book was scarier, and I like the fact that the book went into the finer details of each character's, like Father, was it Harris or something? You know, like the guy who saves Reagan, and then the old priest. I forgot his name already, but yeah, it was pretty good book. I suggest it, The Exorcist. It's not scary. I mean, it's some parts are scary, but like I have a really high tolerance to like horror fiction in a way. Especially if it's book format. Especially if it's book format. Because there's no like horrible faces in front of you. But yeah, I read now, believe it or not. But I can only really get any reading done when I'm on the plane. I'm using the wrong runners. Or the wrong nippers. It's okay. Was GQuuuuux 2024? GQuuuuux is 2025, right? Interesting. I mean, obviously they planned out for the series beforehand, but the copyright's 2024. Interesting. Okay. Also, is it just me? But do like airplane seats, have they gotten smaller? I feel like they have. You know? They feel like they've gotten smaller. And that's not just because like I grew up. But I feel like they legitimately gotten smaller and stiffer. Even on like international flights. Feels like airplane seats have gotten like smaller and stiffer. Maybe it's just United. United Airlines. Hard ass chairs. Oh, nice. So like there's like little like pegs that connect to like these holes on these balls. Nice. For every ball there's a hole. Standing seat. Oh my god. That's prime that's prime capitalism there. That's real greed. That's real greed. Standing seats, that's so bad. But the thing is, right, if they okay, here's the thing. Would you for like a 40-minute flight standing, obviously obviously it's a safety hazard, right? But for a 40-minute flight, like an hour or less, would you be willing to pay like maybe just $20 or whatever is like the cheapest, like cheaper flight? More than $5? No. Understandable. Interesting. Okay. I see. I see. Interesting. That's what it does. Oh, okay. Then what's 25 for? Ah, it's for the leggies. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Since we have time, I'll show like the different configurations, but it's just gonna go back in the box. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be a point in like airplanes or like flights in general where they just, decide to be a little bit more generous. Because these airlines can get away with a lot of shit. Runner Bay is done. Okay. There are some configurations that we can try. Hold on. Okay. Let's try some configurations. So, let me take this out. Like, the flight attendant stuff, I mean, fortunately, my experience with flight attendants have been very pleasant, I guess, would be one way to say it. They've been pleasant so far, but yeah, I don't know. There's also some bitches out there, some asshole flight attendants too. I will admit, but so far they've been helpful, especially on the international flights. But what I'm talking about is like the seats, the quality of food, how often things get delayed. Like, they get away with a lot of shit, man. Like, just like quality of life stuff, pretty bad. Okay, this is kind of, it feels a little, I wouldn't say flimsy. Maybe it does feel a little flimsy. Yeah, so that's one configuration. Sorry, let me straighten his neck a bit so it doesn't look like he's gone insane. Because of how this is all pegged together, it does feel a little flimsy, but it looks pretty cool. Here we go. Like, yeah, because of the connection point, it's like a thin slot that like slots in there, as you can see. If it focus, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit flimsy, the connection point, but it's a cool way to attach it. Yeah. One thing I hate is like my flight to the Philippines, I was on United. And the one thing I really hated was like the seats. It just felt like a piece of leatherette on like plywood. Like, very minimal cushioning. Like, the food, I was like, okay, sure, whatever. Right? I was like, okay, fine. Like, it's shit. What am I gonna do? But at least, like, the amount of lean back for the seats was like this. Not even like that. It was just like... And then they don't even put footrests anymore. Like, back in the day, or at least in Asian airlines like Eva Air, they at least give you like a little footrest that can like pop out at the bottom, like from the seat in front of you, like where the sleeve is for where all like the brochures are. There's a little footrest you can pop out, so you can at least like, feel like you can lie down a little bit. But whatever. First world problems. I'm not even I feel so broke. I feel so broke. Let's do leggies. Okay. Yeah, I know the business class in United isn't bad, but it's like business class isn't bad, but everything else is like substandard. First world problems. Um, okay. This I feel okay. I feel more comfortable with this one here because you can see it's even like stable, but that's because it's a peg design. Oh, like it's a peg design, so it's a little bit more stable compared to the compared to the shoulder mounted way of doing the balls. It's not as aesthetically nice, but if you do get like the extra bits, you can just like, you can put a lot. There's also the way here, which we can use these, but I'm not. Fine, why not? We have time. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, Cheerio. Seat with, especially the arm area, it's really really important. Like in terms of like comfort, because like even if you can't lie down, you can at least like stretch your arms. One thing I hate doing is like when I need to like stretch my back, but there's someone next to me, because I'm like in the window or in the middle, it almost feels like I'm always encroaching on their space, and I don't like that because I don't want to be a bother. Yeah. Let me see here. There we go. Yeah, I really don't like it. And there's technically like, like the silent rule of like, if you sit in the middle, you get both armrests. If you sit on the window, you basically have the window to lean on. And if you sit in the aisle, you have the aisle. But nobody really cares. Nobody has the delicacy. Is it delicacy or like the honor, I guess, to like care about those things. I do. Because I don't want to make other people uncomfortable by being next to me. They already do. I'm not going to make it worse. Yeah, window and aisle seats, like I've learned to, as I've gotten older and I've taken longer and longer flights, window seats have become less interesting from a comfort standpoint for me, because one thing I hate doing when I'm flying is asking people to move if I need to pee. So I kind of like the aisle seats now. Let's see here. Okay, I like this configuration too. I like every configuration that involves like the limbs. So the bit configuration for the arms, and then the legs I like because it feels really stable. The shoulder mounted ones not so much because of how the attachment connects to the shoulder, because it's like a thin piece of plastic. But this is cool. I fuck with this. I actually like that because it like adds width to the suit, to the mobile suit. It adds shoulder width. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. It adds width and it makes it look different. It reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys know the cartoon Generator Rex. It reminds me when Rex, his nanomech's arms come out because it's like big arms. I like that. I like these ones. But to answer your questions on if I will get the expansion set, I will not. It looks pretty dope. It does look pretty dope. I will not get the expansion set. But I like how there's like bokeh, a bit of bokeh, because of like the focusing of the of the camera is bad and also good at the same time. Hold on. You limp dick. Oh, there we go, bitch. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not too interested in the expansion set. I think I'm satisfied with this by itself, to be honest. So let me put these together. Okay, cool. so far I really like the kits. Like so far, all the GQX kits that I've built, the two that I've built, the Zaku Police or Police Zaku, and then the Red Gundam have been very good. We're not done with the stream just yet because I need to drink some water and I need to show you guys something. Show you guys things. Okay, so we finished the Red Gundam. It took us 3 streams on purpose. You know, and we feel a little bit more relaxed, right? Yeah. You don't. Yeah, that's true. The ball and chain, not so. It's not a very popular Gundam weapon. You'd think that they do it for IBO, but you know they still have an opportunity to do that. It's never too late for IBO to come back. I guess. It's never too late. Okay. So I still haven't answered. What is this actually? I'm just gonna cut it because I need to throw the runners away. But what's this? What's this? I don't even know. What the fuck is this? Sorry. Hold on. B1. I don't know what this part is. The instructions never called for it. Maybe it's a... No, it's not. I don't know. I don't know what this is for. We're just gonna... I mean, we cut it because I need to throw the runners away. It's probably not... You know what? Yeah, it's definitely... No, it's C1. Hold on. Let me... No? It's not X'd out. C1 is not X'd out. Maybe I missed something. Because C1 is not X'd out. Let me review while I do like a yap sesh. Hold on. What was I saying? But yeah, so far so good. The IBO, the GQX kits have been really, really good to us so far. I don't know if this might be the last GQX kit we build because nothing's really like... I mean, we might get the whatchamacallits, the Gelogs and the gun cannons in the future, but so far in the near future I think we're okay unless I decide to like impulse buy one of the Gelogs or the gun cannons. This is probably the last GQX kit you guys are gonna see from me for a while, but that doesn't mean this is gonna be the last build stream because my god, we're gonna have a good year of yaps, a good year of nonsense, and I am buying time before I show you guys my other kits that we're gonna build. I don't know, it's not here. Oh, it's to hold the ball and chain. It's like, okay, because you know how like the ball and chain has like, it's a handle. It's there to like lock it in. But like, you don't really need it. I mean, okay, it's nice to have, right? But you don't have, whatever. It's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, you know what it looks like? It's like Thor's actual hammer from the actual Norse mythology. Anyways, but yeah. Yeah. Let me show you guys the next kits we're gonna build. So, this is gonna be technically in order. Oh god, hold on. Next in line next week, basically, and the next weeks after that, we're gonna do Infinite Justice, Gundam Type 2. I'm actually really excited to build this kit. Yeah, I like the I like the Justice in general, almost more than the Freedom. Completely honest with you guys right now. So Infinite Justice Type 2 is gonna be the next kit, and then after that, we're gonna be building another Gundam Seed Freedom kit, Lightning Buster Gundam. I also like the Buster. It was a choice between this or the Duel. I prefer the Buster. So that's next. After, and then after that, some of you guys have already seen it. New entry after Lightning Buster. We're gonna be building Blade Liger, baby. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, dog. Courtesy of Hobby Lobby. Other more reputable hobby stores are available. But Blade Liger, baby. So, actually, you know what? I'll be honest. We might switch up the order a little bit. I might do Infinite Justice, and then Blade Liger, and then Lightning Buster, just to make it a little, just to have a little bit more pizzazz and difference to our build. So, it's not like the same format, right? So we'll have Blade Liger and then Lightning Buster. And then this is gonna be the last kit we're gonna build for the year. I wanna say it's gonna be Master Grade Vidar. Now, I say this is probably gonna be the last for the year because I have 2 more kits coming. We have the high grade Legend Gundam, or I'm not sure, was it Legend or Providence? Legend Gundam that's coming out soon. I have it pre-ordered. So that's 1. And then 2, I have another Zoids kit, which is the Command Wolf black and red coloration. Just a standard Command Wolf. So that's another kit that we have. So if my math is correct, if it takes me 3 streams to build Gunpla, like a high-grade Gunpla, and then we have 3 high-grade Gunplas, so that's like what, 3 months, right? That's 3 months. The Zoid is probably gonna be another month. So that's another month, and then there's 2 Zoids. So that's like what, 5 months already. 5 months. And then the Master Grade is gonna take us what? That's like how many? That's like 3 or 4 like high grades. 1 leg, 1 limb per stream, right? So that is like 9 months. That is like 9 months of hard work. And there is a new Barbatos, right? But I'll be completely honest here. I'm waiting for them to release. I forgot its name. The Centaur one. The Centaur Gundam, the IBO. I'm waiting for that kit. The purple one. Purple, help me out here. What's the IBO Gundam that's like purple, has a Centaur 4-legged mode? Kimaris. They have to make Kimaris. I'm like maybe I'll get Barbatos one of these days, but I'm more in love with the design of the Kimaris, especially the Centaur mode Kimaris. So if there's another IBO kit that I'm gonna get for a Master Grade, it will be Kimaris. But I just gave you guys a preview of our upcoming kits, basically for the entire year. I don't have 2 of them yet, but it's basically gonna be Infinite Justice Type 2. Then we're gonna do Blade Liger, right? We're going to do Lightning Buster, right? And then we're going to do maybe Legend, or we're gonna do another Zoid, the Command Wolf, and then Legend, and then we're gonna wrap up the year basically with Vidar, Master Grade Vidar. Now, will kits come in throughout the year and the backlog increase? Potentially. But I gave you guys an overview of what to expect, at least for most of the part, right? But yeah, this has been the Red Gundam stream, and honestly, I love doing the hand cam streams. Honestly, it's fun, and then milking the builds. It's a good pace because like the yapping that I do, all the hand gestures and the nonsense, it's therapeutic. For me, for you guys, it's like torture. It's like Guantanamo Bay. But yeah, before we wrap fully, you guys have any questions for me? Violent reactions, concerns? If not, I think this is where we're gonna wrap, right? What's my outro again? Hold on, I got some texts. I got some texts. Okay, we're okay. So, with all that said, thank you for dropping by, everybody who came by. To those who may be watching on the YouTube side of things, leave a like and subscribe. To those who are watching on Twitch, feel free to drop a follow if you haven't. And to those on Twitch, we will be having emotes soon. And by the way, I just have to like bring this up. I didn't have to go pee for this entire stream. I didn't have to do the drain the beast. But yeah, yeah, guys, it's gonna be a great year of streaming. Tomorrow, I am going to stream a video game. We are gonna play Dispatch tomorrow. I swear to you. We're gonna February and moving forward. These are gonna be our streaming year. All right, we're gonna do great. As always. All right, I'll see you guys next time. And remember, it's okay to milk things for content. We're not made of money. All right, I'll see you guys next time tomorrow. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, peace out, everybody. Bye. Bam.